Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Hollywood is Burning to the Ground, and it's happening out in the open and faster than anybody thought it would. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help get the word out. Now, let's get started. Hollywood is literally burning to the ground financially. The jobs in reality TV production are disappearing. The box office sales for what would have been major blockbuster movies are now fading. DVD sales are gone. Have you gone to any big box store and checked out the DVD section? Can't find it? That's because they got rid of it. Many of the major stores are no longer even selling DVDs. Drive past many movie theater chains and you'll see many of them are empty during the day. They're empty on the evenings, and on the weekends there's barely anybody going. Remember the big $100 million ad campaigns people used to see for major movie blockbusters in the summer? Have you noticed anything? They're gone. Well, many of those budgets have just disappeared. Remember how there would be new reality shows debuting every 5 minutes? Well, now the major studios are afraid to debut reality shows in the US. So they watch the shows overseas, the reality shows over there, to see if any of them look like they could be successful, and then they'll license them, and then they'll test them over here. That's how much trepidation there now is in the market. Right now, there are major producers of reality TV shows out there who haven't been able to find work in over a year. A lot of them are just meeting online in virtual reality TV show support groups and entertainment television, former entertainment television support groups and employees, and they're discussing the fact that nobody can find work. It's a desert out there of economic opportunities. Some of these people have high-profile resumes that others would kill for, and guess what? They still can't find work. Some of them are working in retail, but guess what? The retail stores are closing left and right. It used to be that if you lost your job in television, you could always get a job at in a restaurant or a retail store. But guess what? That's extremely difficult to do now because they're all closing. The retail jobs have closed, at such a fast and furious pace that you can no longer find a retail job to feed your family. A lot of people who've worked in the TV business for more than 20 years say that the financial water faucet has been turned off by the networks. Studios aren't funding new projects or posting jobs like they used to. One unemployed producer said that he's been writing all day, every day. He's writing half-hour shows, scripted ideas for reality shows, but now he says he's concerned that it's all over for him and most other people in his situation. It's over for the industry. It's over for the networks. He feels like there's been a seismic shift. Have you seen what one of the largest TV studios in the country has been doing lately? They've even had George Lucas blasting them publicly for the garbage they're producing. The industry has changed, and it's changed for the worst. People have never seen this many Hollywood workers out of work for more than a year. They say it's amazing the way that the industry is cutting back on the budgets and the launch of new projects. It's like the ocean is now flowing out to sea rather than coming to shore. All the opportunities are now moving away. What's funny is that the industry has brought this on themselves. Have you seen the depraved, the sick, the perverted content that they're pushing on kids and people in general? But guess what? When they convert that sick TikTok video to a sick TV show, guess what happens? The whole thing explodes and it just melts down. What's entertaining for a 30-second TikTok video doesn't always convert well to a 30-minute show. In fact, it rarely does. And guess what? Plugging a celebrity into a show to make it a hit, like that used to work, but it doesn't work anymore. And what viewers will tolerate on their phones for 30 seconds, they won't always tolerate on TV screens for half an hour. And next we have the studio executives. If people thought that TV executives were scared to make a decision before, you should see how paralyzed they are with indecision. Hollywood is in very serious trouble. It's an existential trouble. And here's the interesting thing. I have the growing feeling that even if the studios and the networks were to cut everything to the bone and get rid of most of their employees, then they would still be in serious trouble. They'd still be losing money. The problem with Hollywood is not that they're spending too much money on payroll. The problem is that their content, their movies, and their TV shows are sick and depraved, and they're in trouble. Just look at some of the older hit TV movies and watch the way people still enjoy watching those classics. You know, the original Star Trek series made back in the day, it's still watchable to a lot of Gen Zers now because it's so well done. And now look at the new stuff. It's unwatchable. It's getting worse all the time. So with that, I want to thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload new content. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's episode of our show on your social media to help get the word out. Thank you again, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.